Hi everyone, I want to talk to you today about the importance of using glass baby bottles and sippy cups for your little ones. So first I want to talk about why it's important to make sure that you're not using plastic sippy cups like this one. This is just the plastic one. And baby bottles as well, but I don't have any plastic baby bottles to show you guys. But the reason why it's really important to make sure you're not using them is because plastic in general contains a chemical called BPA. BPA is a hormone disruptor, and the way that it works is females and males both have estrogen and testosterone in them, but the levels are different. So the BPA, when it acts as a hormone disruptor, it actually has synthetic estrogen in it. When the synthetic estrogen enters our bodies or our children's bodies, what it does is because it's there, it stops our real estrogen from functioning. This, through studies, many studies that they have found that this is linked to breast cancer, early puberty, diabetes, obesity, behavioral problems, infertility, and a lot of other health issues. And you can tell me now that, oh, well, a lot of them come out and say they don't have BPA in them. So they're BPA free, but basically what they've changed them with is BPS. BPS, there isn't enough studies done on them to see what the repercussions of them are, but the preliminary studies have shown that it actually could be more dangerous than BPA is. So that's the reason why we shouldn't be using them. Let me briefly talk to you about my safe alternatives. Let me first show you what I ended up using when I had my daughter. So when I had her, I was in Kuwait, and the only glass alternative there was the Dr. Brown glass baby bottles. You can still get this here. The reason why I liked this is because it was glass, and I would pump my milk and just put it in there and then put it in the fridge for whenever I needed to use it. The only thing that I didn't like about it is the fact that this little insert, which is supposed to help colicky babies, so what it does is help prevent gas bubbles from coming out of the milk. And the reason why I didn't like it is because it's plastic. But typically what I would do is I would put my milk in it, and when I would heat my milk, I would take this part out and just heat it this way. The nipple is a silicone nipple, which is good. So this is the good thing about it. The other one that I really like is the Life Factory. I got it a few months ago from Whole Foods, but you can buy it from anywhere. All of those, you can buy them online. And the reason why I like it is because it is glass, and it has a silicone sleeve, which helps prevent it from breaking easily, as well as it helps you grip. Now keep in mind also this one, Dr. Brown, I found online that they actually have silicone sleeves now to put on their glass baby bottles. So either one works. You could even use this and just take this part out. You don't necessarily need it, which is basically the same function as this one. It's just a silicone nipple and, the top, and that's it. So either one works. The reason why also they are so wonderful, and I really love people to start buying them, is because they're glass and they can last through all of your children. There's no need to replace them unless they break, and the only thing you do need to replace is the silicone top, which are very cheap for you to be able to buy anyway. So you can just replace those, and they're available everywhere as well. So it's budget friendly, it's very economic, and it's just wonderful all around to make sure basically our children are not having hormone disruptors in their milk when we're giving it to them, especially for heating them in these bottles. Now, the other alternative is when I had my daughter start drinking her milk out of sippy cups. I had bought this one and a few other plastic, and it was so frustrating for me because I don't want her to be using plastic. I know the repercussions of plastic, even though I never even put them in my dishwasher. I would hand wash all of them, but still over time the chemicals in the plastic breaks down, and it starts leaking into your juice or your milk or water or whatever you're giving your child in this. So I found this one, which is Green Sprouts. Okay, and the wonderful thing about it is the fact that on the outside it's all plastic. So, the child can easily hold it and play with it, and it wouldn't really break as easily. And the way that you would take it apart is there's the top, you just take it off. You would unscrew this, and you have the little holding thing, you can take it out. You unscrew the bottom, and the glass comes right out. So typically when your child is drinking their milk or juice, whatever liquid it is, they're just having it like this. So it's silicone and glass that is touching whatever liquid they are drinking, which is wonderful. Now, all of these pieces, typically what I would do with them is, because they don't really get dirty, I take them out and I put them aside. I wash them every other day or every 2 days, and I would just put these 3 pieces in my dishwasher. Since this is dishwasher safe and it is heat safe, then this is why I do that, and it's just really easy and convenient for me. Also, this top is for, it comes with both the smaller one and then the bigger one. This one is for 9 months and up, and this one is for 0 to 6 months. It also has a little silicone stopper for if you're traveling with it, which is wonderful. With all of these, I do want to make sure you guys realize they are glass, so you do need to watch your child and make sure if this sippy cup falls, just take a look at it really quickly, and make sure nothing has broken inside. This is what you get with it being glass. But the wonderful thing about it is that they rarely do break. I've only had one of my glass bottles break. It's because it fell really hard on a ceramic floor. So other than that, every single one that I've had at home has lasted, and I've kept them. I have so many of them, and all of them do come in different sizes. So that's wonderful as well. There's a lot of other options out there, but I did want to make sure that I reach out to you guys so that you see what the differences are and why it's budget friendly. It's economically wonderful for us, as well as safe for our kids. So I hope that you're able to make the switch, and if you have any more questions, please feel free to write in the comment section or private message me about it. Thank you.